Hi guys, this workshops talk about the CAT 2014 paper and what happened during the exam today on the first day, first show. Fine, so basically for the next few minutes I'll give the complete overview. Alright, so none of the question which I'm going to discuss here or the pattern here is based on actual 2014 paper. It's just a sample paper for you people. So I'm bound by the non-disclosure agreement, so will not give you the exact questions in this workshop. Just an overview about to get an idea about what happened today. Alright, number one thing is what changed in CAT. First of all, maths, the level of maths have gone down like anything. The maths level was very easy. If you've taken CMAT or other exams, you'll feel the level of difficulty was as low as Narsi Monji or Symbiosis exam. Yeah. So maths level was very easy. Same for verbal as well. Within verbal also the level have gone down. The RC questions were most of them based on facts. Very few questions were based on inference. Yeah. So that's a good part. The bad part was the level of DI have gone up. Fine. So in maths, probably if you have done last year's paper from 2000 to 1990 would be more than sufficient to get the idea of the paper. Same for verbal, 2000 to 1990, last 10-year paper, earlier than that. Yeah. DI was little bit advanced level. You have to see 2004 onwards, 2004 to 2006 base paper. Tournament question was there. Fine. So expect the non-calculation logical based DI more in this year CAT paper. Same from LR as well. LR was no more your arrangement puzzles. Only one arrangement puzzle was there. Rest everything was more of an inference based. Fine. So LR have gone up as well. So out of 4 DI set, I'll rate 2 of them as easy, 2 of them as difficult. Same for LR. Out of 4 set, 2 are easy and 2 are medium to difficult. Yep. Same for RC as well. RC was easier as compared to 16 RC question, 4 set. Again, out of 4 RC set, 3 sets were easy. Yep. Out of 34 questions in maths, 34 maths and 16 DI, after 34 questions, around 20 questions were easy to doable questions. 22 questions. Yep, so that's mota change. What was missing this year? A, there was no VA, no verbal ability, vocab. Vocab based question was not there. Sentence correction have gone down to 2 questions. I was expecting around 4-5 questions based on sentence correction. A sense based passage, all these things were there in the exam. Yeah, so that's a mota overview of the paper. Now I'll go deep down into section by section. Alright, number of questions, quant, there were total 34 questions, DI 16 questions, same verbal 34 questions, logic 16 questions. Out of this verbal, there were 16 questions based on RC. So if I remove RC from this, so 14 questions on verbal, for 16 RC, 16 logic. So that was the mota breakup of the paper. Yeah, moving to the quant section. So if we work with the quant section was very easy as compared to last year paper. I was expecting a difficult paper, or at least at par with last year's, but this time paper was much more easier. Fine, if I go section by section now, arithmetic was there in quite large number of things, which was a surprise for me as well. I was expecting less of arithmetic, but 8 questions were there from arithmetic. Algebra equations only 2 questions, numbers 5 questions, geometry 9 questions, PNC probability 2 questions, DI 16, dirty quant which is functions, graph, inequalities, logs, all these things combined 6 questions. And what is left? APGP series. APGP series have come up big time in this, and there were around 3 questions from APGP as well. So this was a mota breakup of this. So arithmetic, if you have still left for your CAT exam, arithmetic, geometry, DI and dirty quant. These are the 4 areas which are the most important areas, followed by numbers. Yep. Easy question, out of the total 50 questions, 22 questions were easy, 21 questions medium, and only 7 questions which were difficult, which was a fundamental change from last year. So level of difficulty have gone down. Ideal attempt should be 30. If you're touching 31 questions, will be a very good attempt for you. And you should need minimum 25, I think, should be the cutoff for a few calls. So 25 plus right attempt would be good enough to get a few calls. Yep. So target should be 30 plus. Last year papers for your maths verbal 1990 to 2004 paper is more than sufficient for you. Fine. Out of 30 questions in maths section, 22 questions were based on the workshops which I've conducted in class, which was based on the last year papers. So my workshops are nothing but I solved last year papers in class. So out of 34, 22 questions you could have solved if you go through the last year papers. So please go through the last year papers. Only for DI and LR, I'll recommend 2004 to 2008 papers so that you get an idea which was a new logic-based DI coming in the exams. Yep, this should be your fundamental thing to follow. Fine, DI there were 4 sets, 1 set based on tournament, 2 sets based on Venn diagram, 1 3D Venn diagram which was time taking, and 1 2D Venn diagram which was quite simple as compared to this, and 1 more table. So these were the 4 charts: tournament, Venn diagram, and table based questions. So these are the 4 sets which were there in the exam. Alright, so 2 sets were easy, 2 sets were medium to difficult. So at least two sets you could easily solve. Alright, move to the verbal section now. Verbal section was again fairly easy as compared to last year. RC there were 16 questions, grammar 2 questions, vocab fill in the blanks 0 question. There is no question based on vocab this year. Paragraph completion, para jumbles. Paragraph completion 5 questions, which is kind of an incoherent passage, and para jumbles there were 5 questions, so 10 questions based on paragraph. Critical reasoning, yes, inference based questions there were a lot of them. There were 4 questions based on inference. Find out the inference of this thing. Fine. Logical reasoning puzzles and other logical reasoning puzzle basically 16 questions, further 16 questions. So mota 16 and this should be 14 total. Yep, so that was a moti breakup of the 3 sections. Overall paper was very easy but little lengthy because of DI, because of the logic part. 8 questions in LR and 2 questions in verbal. So 10 questions were there which were difficult to solve. 20 questions which were easy, and approximately 20 questions medium. So again, out of 50, 30 plus is a good attempt. 32 is a good attempt. Obviously with a good accuracy, you can expect a good percentile. Fine, now mock strategy is very important. A lot of people faltered today because their mock strategy was not there. Fine, so spend some time again and again and say that thing that in every video that mock strategy is more important, because managing 100 questions in 3 hours is not that easy. All our life, all our school days or college days, we have been solving 5 to 6 questions in 3 hours. Now we have to solve 100 questions. So it's not an easy task. So please finalize your mock strategy. It's very, very important. Fine, so logic section there were 4 sets. 1 set was arrangement, simple arrangement. There were some fruits and this thing 5 by 5 matrix. 4 people wearing 4 different color of shirts, and there are multiple shirts available. It's quite easy set, you can do that, easy to manage. 1 set was again for on off button kind of thing. That was again little easy to do, easy to solve. So 2 sets were easy, 2 sets were medium to solve. Fine, so actual CAT papers from 2004 to 2008 will be enough to go through the logic section. Yeah, nothing else, no FIJ, no deductions, nothing else, only 4 sets puzzles. If you're Cetking students, please go through all my workshops which are there in the last 1 week to revise everything. Around out of 34 questions, trust me, 22 questions were based on the workshop we have done in the class. These workshops are basically last year papers. So if you have done the last year papers with shortcuts and all, they'll be more than sufficient to crack the exam with a good percentile. Yep, alright. So if you want to contact us or you want to join us for any of the programs, you can call us on 9820500380 for the classroom program and 95944 for the online program. Now, I'll be posting a few questions which are based on the CAT exam, CAT 2014 paper on the CAT Dream Team group. So please join the group today so that you can see the type of questions which are coming in the exam. Alright, all the best. Go and rock. Thank you.